Hello guys, this is Apostle. Thank you so much for joining us on this Monday. As above, so below. We're talking about moon energy, lunar energy. We thank God for each and every one of you guys that have been subscribing. Thank you to my TikTok, my YouTube, my Instagram, my Facebook family. Thank you so much. My physical family as well as my spiritual family. Thank you so very much. We want to say hello and thank you to my madrina and my padrina. I thank and my God sisters and God brothers. We appreciate each and every one of you guys. As you guys are being notified that we're live, thank you so much for being patient. And those that have been going to my website and going and ordering, those that have gone consultations. And thank you for the comments, guys, that are up under these videos and how you guys have been sharing these videos. Apostle wants to personally thank you for your support and those that have been sending those cash apps. We appreciate you. All right, Tree Rhonda Aries up in here. All right, we thank God for each. If this is your first time in my live, one of the things we like to do for you guys to post your zodiac sign and where you from, so we will know the listening artists from which we are speaking to. All right, Harry Capricorn, thank you so much. Also to you guys, we want to say thank you to those that have been commenting, following. We say hello. All right, there, Niecy Smith, Aries from Arizona, and then we got Sister Brickhouse, my Sagittarius. Thank you for joining us. We got Capricorn from Albany, Georgia. Jesus spreads the good word. Oh, I'm going to give Jesus some word today. Thank you so much. If this is your first time being notified, guys, as you come in, one of the things that I do, and I do well, is to teach universal laws. So it doesn't matter if you're in Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lukumi, Congo, whether you're in Palo, whether you're a mystic, whether you're an Ajay, whether you're a witch, whether you're an atheist. Universal laws are applicable to each and every one of you guys. Hello, so what's up, Madam Oshun? Madam May, Scorpio from Louisville, Kentucky. All right, then we got is that Niecy Moore? Okay, going Jacksonville. All right, Jacksonville in the house, Pisces. And then we got Mama Susan. We got Scorpio from Orlando. All right, there. And the reason why we do this, guys, because one of the things that I am endeavoring to do is to try to demystify a lot of the negative connotations around the ATRs. If you do not know what the ATRs are, they're African traditional religions. All right. Blessings, Scorpio from Brooklyn. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. And as you guys are being China, we have over 100 people in this live. Once again, sir and ma'am, if you have not visited my website, if you have not joined my YouTube account, you're missing out on a treat. Okay. We got Blake. All right. Scorpio. We got lots of Scorpios up in here. All right now. Y'all, I got a lot of Scorpio. My name is Apostle Ely. I'm the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated. My beliefs are deeply rooted in African traditions. And guys, these are the cards that I read from, which are the 72 names of God. It is technology of the soul, Kabbalah, if you want to know. All right, we got my other guys. We are deep up in here, Scorpio. T. Carter, happy birthday. All right, Susan. All right, and we saying Arthur Break. I visited the site. My transaction still says pending. Oh no, we have to figure out what's going on there. All right, we got Cancer. All right, there. We got Aries. Actually, Sister Monique's birthday. If you guys do not mind, wishing Sister Monique a happy birthday. Today she is barely 18. No, she older than 18, but you know she thinks she 18. But we got Scorpio from Massachusetts. We got Pisces up in here. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it very much. Happy birthday to Sister Monique. All right. All right. We're going to get ready to get started tonight because we got a lot going on. And we want to share this information with you guys. If this on Cash App, I'm still saying. Actually, I think. Hey, Millen. What's the card? The card name is the 72 names. It's a meditation deck of the 72 names of God. No, it's Sister Monique. Sister Monique. Mother Susan is Gemini. Hers is in June. Monique is the day is Monique ain't gonna let Mother Susan take her day. All right, we got Richardson from New York City. Yes. Yes. All right, Aries, I see you. How does this work? Now, first of all, I want to say hello and thank you to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys. Now, how this works is that all right, Catherine from Oregon. We got Pisces. We got hello Aries. I see you guys. All right. Guys, do not forget to go on to my YouTube account because sometimes TikTok act up on us, okay? So we're going to make sure everybody get an opportunity. And what I do is I teach you. All right, Libra, I see you. I teach universal law. So whether you're practicing one of the ATRs or you just want to walk in your spiritual journey, whether you're just beginning, whether you're intermediate, or whether you are advanced, this will be applicable to you guys. All right, daughter of Oya, son of Oya, right here. I'm going to teach something tonight. Happy birthday, birthday girl, Monique 444. There she is. She just chimed in. All right, Natasha Foster, Aquarius from North Carolina. All right, we getting ready to get started, y'all. Now, the reason why this is important, guys, this is very personal to me. I try to teach in a way whether you're practicing Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Santeria, Ajay, Witch, Mystic, Shaman. It don't matter. This is so important, what we're going to talk about tonight. And if you're going to really honestly practice your ATRs and understand why this type of message is going to be so important, when you're trying to grow, you're going to have to understand what to expect and what to be, and what to allow and what not to allow. And a lot of times, because we are initiating in certain ATRs, we're not checking for certain things. Thank you for sharing my live. I appreciate that. And my title is Wasn't Checking For You. And we want to talk about something tonight that is very personal, y'all. This is going to get really personal, okay? Much love to you guys. I see you, okay? And it doesn't matter if you're in any of these ATRs. I don't care what you practice. This is going to apply. It's just going to apply, okay? So, make sure I did it right. Wait a minute. I think I wrote that down wrong. It's Matthew 10. Okay. All right, here we go. We're going to do Matthew, the 10th chapter, 36 through 38. Hello, I see you. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, but what's ATR? African traditional religions. There's so very many of them, and so I could not name them all, but everything originated. What's up, Enterprise? Thank you. How much is sin for real? $20. $20. What's up, Sean, my Leo? How you doing, darling? Good to see you up in the live. I'll be catching your comments. Thank you so much. All right. So that's how we're gonna do it. All right, here we go, guys. Now, wasn't checking for you. Now, this is started. We're gonna start at the 36th verse. It says, "A man's foes shall they be of his own house. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me. And he that loveth son and daughter more than me is not worthy of me. And he that taketh not his cross and follow after me is not worthy of me." I need y'all to understand. Good evening. How y'all doing? Much love to you. When you are trying to grow spiritually and you're trying to develop in your ATRs, whether it's hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Christianity, in my world, it don't matter, okay? You need to understand that a lot of times you're not understanding a foe is somebody that knows you enough to affect you in ways that your enemy outside of you got to get to find out. They got to know. I'm not talking to anybody that is on the outside of your house. I'm talking about when you are being challenged spiritually. I'm not talking about somebody, one of your brothers or sisters took your shoes or your skateboard or your bicycle. I am talking about warfare that takes place in the bloodline. I want to talk to you guys of some things that you may have to understand how to function and how to deal when your enemies that are attacking you are spiritually, those that are prophesying against you spiritually, those that are praying against you spiritually, those that are doing hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria against you spiritually are of your own house, of your own elay. When certain people go beyond disagreeing with you and they begin to do work on you, they go beyond not agreeing with you, okay? Oh, somebody trying to be funny. All right, but you're not. But thank you anyway for being with us. I want to discuss with you guys that when it comes down to spiritual walk, that these are the types of stuff why we tell you guys to study your ancestral line. Get your ancestral reading. You need to, a lot of times, especially in our African, our ethnic black families, we like to lie about mama, daddy, sister, cousin, uncle, no. When you in spirituality, you need to be honest about your family tree. You need to be honest about the people that you're dealing with. You need to be honest about how far they will go. You need to be honest about what issues they have, because these things can affect you and things will be going on in your life and they will make you think that it is somebody on the outside. A lot of times, just send it. Nelson Scorpio. Okay, got you. Much love. When you think about when you're going through situations and circumstances in your life and you are out here and you getting reading and you think that it's the ex, you think it's somebody on your job, you think it's somebody that you had an altercation on the job, sometimes you think it's somebody that you had a business partner. Sometimes a lot of your battles, your spiritual battles, are coming from your own bloodline. And this is why I teach people, do not do work on your family members. And I'm going to teach you why. Even though it happens, I want to first talk about why not to do it. Okay? Second of all, when you do this, I also want to explain when a mother or a father speaks ill of their children. When a brother or sister go against each other, when sisters and brothers or aunties and uncles are fighting spiritually. We're not talking about arguing over physical things. We're talking about when people have taken it to they're burning candles, they're burning incense, they're going to the cemetery, they're calling on ancestors. This is what we're talking about tonight, because we're talking about as above, so below. We're talking about moon. We're talking about connection. When the man or the woman you laying down with is working on you. That is a different type of warfare. And it is a dangerous warfare, because these people have a connection with you that the outside enemy does not have. And a lot of times we do not teach people how to deal with situations and circumstances when it is your bloodline fighting you. It's a man's foes shall be of his own house. When mama got you looking at your ex-wife when it's really mama that's praying against you. When daddy got you looking at your ex when it's daddy really the one that's speaking against you. When auntie got you looking at your friend but it's really auntie that's working against you. Are you understanding? This is the type of stuff that you have to have real readers. You have to have people that are willing to tell you the truth. You have to have people that understand that you have to be able to function very differently when it's somebody in your bloodline, because you share some of the same ancestors. Y'all understand where I'm coming from? Thank you so much. I sent email, but it says it went to spam. I'll check it. Can't check it now. Now, I want to talk about when there's bad blood in the family. When I say in the family, I'm talking about your spiritual family. I'm talking about people that practice. When there's bad blood between one elay and somebody in the elay, somebody in the coven, somebody in the church. These are people, and I need y'all to really get what Apostle is saying. These are the people that got an understanding of you very different. They know what you like. They know what you don't like. They also have certain information about your relationship. Whether you got issues with your mother, issue with your father, these people can attack you in ways because they have inside information. And a lot of times when we going forth in our life and stuff is happening, we're not checking for these people. That's why my title is Wasn't Checking for You. When you're not checking for your foe, when you're not checking for mama, when you're not checking for daddy, when you're not checking for brother and sister, and you find out later that the very person that got you going through is these people, okay? And I'm going to teach you how to deal, okay? You should never work against your bloodline. People do it, but I'm going to explain why. When you work against your bloodline, you're actually working against your DNA. When you are cursing your bloodline, your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, a house divided against itself cannot stand. You understand? When somebody takes up warfare, this is how a lot of times generational curses get into families, and it's hard to break because it's bloodline people that are doing the work against bloodline people. Y'all understand what I'm saying? And so also you got to understand, when you do work against your blood, you're also weakening the magic that is in your bloodline. Now, I know a lot of people don't know this, but if you are in a war with your sister or your brother or your mother or father, you have to have somebody on the outside of that bloodline to help you, because y'all share the same ancestors. I'm going to say it again. Y'all share the same ancestors. And so a lot of times ancestors, when siblings are in a rod, they stay out of it. Not all ancestors going to get involved when bloodline are at war. So there needs to be an outside force to come in. I like your message, new subscription. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Much love to you. What's up, Kimberly Dawkins? Cancer in the house. Millen, I see you, baby. Oh, Brother Johnny, I just saw you. Thank you so much. Let me explain something to you guys. There are so many people that just hear, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do this. I want to explain to you what you're doing to your DNA. Okay? There's a way that you deal with bloodline when there's a disagreement. There's a way that when people especially in Christian church, we believe in praying on everybody. They teach you in the church. They're not teaching you what you're doing to your children. When they teaching that mother to pray on just go to God. No, you got to understand the level of damage that you can do to your children, because they came out of you. Y'all share blood. Let me explain something to y'all. When your bloodline is working with you, they don't need your hair. They don't need your fingernails. They don't need your saliva. They already got a connection with you. That's why we're talking about it on Monday. Connectivity. This is why you shouldn't do it. But a lot of people are doing it, and they learn that crap from the church. Thank you so much for being with us. Passage. I'm a Sagittarian. I don't tell people what to do. I'm just giving you information. If you want to tear down your house and make your bloodline weak, sir and ma'am, do what you do. But one thing after today, you won't be able to say you ignorant. You are willfully destroying and bringing curses in your own bloodline. This is why I salute you, sir. Oh, thank you so much. This is why in life, in the natural, even the doctors study your bloodline because it's hereditary. Think about that you as a brother or a sister can have a child that looks like your uncle or your cousin. That's how strong the blood is. But when you got people that are not checking for their relatives, because a man's foes are, thank you, Madam Oshun, a man foe. Now this is some dangerous magic, because honestly there really is no win. You understand? There's an old African proverb say, when the elephants fight, the grass suffers. When bloodline is at war, everybody's suffering. I want y'all to understand this. When you are part of an elite, when you are part of a church family, a spiritual family, we ain't talking about a country club. We talking about when you guys are sharing spirit energy, ashe, together. When you got a godmother, godfather, and y'all ain't in unison, and y'all begin to go to war against each other, there's no winning. A lot of people are going to get hurt. A lot of people are going to be damaged. And it doesn't mean that somebody got to die. It can, mentally, you're going to become disturbed. Emotionally, you're going to be traumatized, because this is bloodline. We got to start respecting the blood. And there are certain things you shouldn't want to do. When me and my sister, my biological sister, have a disagreement, I don't pray on them. I don't speak a word on them. I don't conjure on them. I don't root them. I don't burn candles on them. I don't care what we are going through. I ask God to make a way. I ask for cleansing. I ask for understanding. But I do not speak a word because I'm a powerful man of God. I do not prophesy against my blood. Okay? Now, I do get me some straightening. I ain't going to lie. I ain't that deep, okay? But I do not do work against my bloodline. Because to go against my bloodline is to go against myself. You cannot attack any part of the tree and not be attacking you. If you cut down the branch, it's still your tree. Hey, how you doing? Okay? But what my point is, a lot of times, your bloodline will have you looking at everybody else, but they are the ones that are doing the dirt to you. But let me explain to you, okay? This is why I call it bad blood. The major classes. Thank you so much. Now, let's go here. Psalms 27, 10 through 11. Because a lot of times, we not checking for these. It says here, Psalm 27, 10 through 11. It says, when my father and my mother forsake me, then will the Lord take me up. Teach me thy way, O Lord, and lead me in plain path because of my enemies. If you are in these type of situations, you need guidance. Right here, verse 11 says, teach me and lead me in plain path. Some of you guys get hurt because it's your mother or your father or your godmother, your godfather, or you. And you, instead of you asking for guidance and wisdom of how to deal with something so tender and something so close and something so personal, you just react. And you're not realizing you're going to make things worse. It is a way to resolve issues in the bloodline with bloodline people without resorting to magic. Okay? First of all, let me explain something to y'all. We live in a society now, and I said this on my TikTok. We live in a society that when we have family meetings, we want to lie about what we need to be talking about. We don't want to check auntie. We don't want to check cousin. We don't want to check mama. We don't want to check daddy. Daddy just told a lie on son. Mama just told a lie on daughter. And everybody at the table know mama lying. Everybody at the table know that daddy lying. And nobody will stand up with that sibling and say, well, no, that's not how that happened. That's a problem, y'all. That's how we get to these other issues. And then we leave those situations. Then we get into spirituality. And now nobody wants in leadership wants to be corrected. If you wrong, you just wrong. I don't care if you mama. I don't care if you daddy. Don't y'all know I literally have apologized to my children because sometimes you can have a misunderstanding. And instead of saying because I'm the parent and I got the power, now I'm going to pray against my child so they can look wrong when they're really not wrong. But because I'm spiritually stronger than my children, now I got them going through and they look like they are wrong when actually I'm wrong because they got a right to live their life. My son in California, I'd rather him be here with me. But I have not thrown a root. I have not thrown a stone. I have not spoken a word. I have not prayed one prayer. I have not conjured. I have not asked the ancestor because that's his life. If I ain't going to help you, I ain't going to mess with your life because you got a right to live your life however you want. Huh? I gave you life, but after that, that's your life to live. Y'all hear me? It's too many of us out here praying on our bloodline and don't realize that we are damaging. We're using voodoo. We're using Ifa. We're using Santeria. We're using Lakumi. We're utilizing Palo against our own bloodline and don't think that that's going to cause major damage to your spiritual tree. It's impossible for it not to. That's why you shouldn't do it. But people are doing it. And you learn that craziness from the church. You don't pray on everybody. You don't do it. There is a way and a proper way in order to utilize these things. Okay? Now, it said, when your mother and father forsake you, then will the Lord take you up. The reason why this is important, guys, is because when you're in your spiritual journey, it's not about anybody else. I hear so often, oh, my mama don't like this, or my daddy doesn't approve of this. You listen, your journey is not about your physical parents. Because you have a journey. And if God or the Loas or the Rishas called you to that, sir and ma'am, God is going to move and he's going to make a way out of no way. Huh? Just what happened to Joseph. It could be you. Just like David. David's father did not pick him. Neither did David's parents pick him. And matter of fact, you want to be honest, even Samuel the prophet didn't pick him. God picked David. You understand that? So you ain't got to be nobody's favorite. You ain't got to be nobody's favorite in the family. You ain't got to be nobody's favorite in the elay. As long as you are favored by God, that's all that matters, sir, ma'am. I separate myself and wish them all. Exactly. You do not want to tie your energy in war with your blood. So, it doesn't mean you can't protect yourself from blood. Apostle ain't telling you that. But there's a way you need to protect yourself. There's certain things that you need to do in order, especially when it's bloodline. Okay? When mom and daddy doing conjure on their kids, it takes somebody on the outside to come and help you undo that. Because you are a product. Your mother and father is your foundation. You get your strength from your mother and father. And if your mother and father are coming against you, you need an outside force. Sometimes, and you know what? I know some of y'all don't like to have different baby daddies, but sometimes it's good to have different baby daddies and different mamas, because guess what? We all, in my family, we don't all share the same daddy, and we don't all share the same mama. So therefore, I got certain ancestors that I can go to protect me, because we don't share the same bloodline on that side. I'm getting y'all some wisdom. Sometimes you got to find somebody on the outside of that bloodline to bring peace in that bloodline. Because the other ancestors, normally they don't get involved when there's odds between blood. That's why things seem like it don't be moving fast enough, because ancestors do not want to fight against their own ancestors. Don't mean they won't, but they don't like doing it. Mark 10th chapter 29 through 30. I hope this is helping y'all. Mark 10, 29 through 31. It said, and Jesus answered and said, verily I say unto you, there is no man that have left house, brethren, sister, father, mother, wife, children, or land for my sake and the gospel's, but he shall receive 100-fold now in this time, houses, brethren, sisters, mothers, children, lands, with persecution, and in the world to come eternal life. Now, this is why this is important. If you are truly on your spiritual journey, and if you got to forsake mama, daddy, family, and that is God leading you, God is going to give you mothers and fathers, brothers and sisters in this way. You will never suffer loss. You will never suffer loss, because God knows why he's leading you that direction. If you really on a spiritual journey, then you need to understand this comes along with that journey. I don't care if you're in Ifa, I don't care if you're in Voodoo, I don't care if you're in Santeria, Palo, I don't care if you're in Congo, I don't care what you're in. These are certain commitments that are outside of the physical family bloodline. And whether they agree with it or not, whether they honor it or not, your obedience is better than the sacrifice. Want to say this. A lot of you guys are going to wake up one day and regret that you have prayed against your bloodline. Y'all hear me? You are here making sacrifices against your bloodline. I get mad with my mama. I get mad with my daddy. I get mad with my children. I get mad with my uncles. I get mad with my aunties. But I don't go there. I pray about stuff. And I ask God for wisdom. See, when you understand energy and you understand frequency, then you understand why you need guidance. And a lot of you guys, the first thing you do is running to trying to do something to somebody. I don't know who taught you, but you're not checking for family members that have no character. You're not checking for family members that have... Let me tell you something. If they'll do it to their own sister, their own mama, own daddy, own cousin, own blood, who are you? Watch people that have no problem throwing work at their bloodline. They're not to be trusted. People that don't regard their own bloodline, baby, who you supposed to be? You do not throw work at your bloodline. You only damaging and weakening your DNA. And guess what? That spirit is going to be strong. And it's going to flow from one person. It might not fall on the mama, but it might fall on the cousin. It might not fall on the cousin, but it might fall on the auntie. It causes so exactly. Hey, how you doing, sweetheart? Let me tell y'all something. If you're gonna practice spirituality, you please, sir, ma'am, do it with maturity and understanding what you are doing. And anybody that pushes you to do work against your family like that, if they don't have your best interest at heart. And anybody, let me tell y'all something. I'm still not telling you, if somebody in my family throw work at me, I am sending it back. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But I'm gonna send it back and protect myself. I'm not gonna get in a war with them. That's what you ordered that, you're gonna live that, auntie. I didn't order that, you're gonna live that, grandma. I didn't order that. I have a right to defend my energy, my vibration. You the one breaking the rules, and you're going to be dealt with. Let me tell y'all something. The Bible said if your mother and father forsake you, that's supposed to be your foundation. Then will the Lord take you up. So what you think God, if God will deal with your parents, what you think he'll deal with your siblings? If God will deal with your siblings, what you think he'll deal with your aunties and your uncles? If God knows, but you got to understand, you the one not checking for these people. When things get too hard for you, understand, other people don't know you like that. I don't care how good of a reader somebody is. They don't know you like your mama know you. I don't care how good of a seer they is. They don't know you like your daddy know you. He supplied every need. I know that's right. But this is the reason why I'm talking about this is because out of ignorance and some things people feel like they got a right to do. I don't know where this mindset comes from, where this mentality comes from, but why you think that it is proper to use conjure, magic, sorcery against your blood and not thinking that it's going to affect not just that person, it's going to affect the bloodline? I don't understand that. The house divided against itself cannot stand, sir and ma'am. And you're not checking for these people. When certain things were going on in my life, I wasn't, that family, certain family member had me, it's coming from your ex over here, it's coming from this family over here. These people had you so off guard, and you be thinking that everybody doing something for you but them. But they the one doing it. Huh? It's mama that got you in her Bible. It's not your ex. Your mama praying against your marriage. Huh? Your mama wants your marriage broke up. That's why you can't get no ground. No matter how you do cleansing, no matter how you pray, because your foundation is working against you. And it goes on. It goes on in elays. It goes on in all of this. But we shouldn't be doing that, y'all, because it causes bigger problems down the road. Because not only you going to hurt your child, you may end up hurting your grandkids. You ever thought about that? When you pray against your brother and pray against your sister, what about their children? If you pray against your wife, what about the mother of your children? If you pray against your baby daddy, what about the children? Like, aren't you thinking? Do you think that it's just going to affect the person that you praying in the bloodline against? No! There are other branches to that tree that's going to be affected by that. And for you not to consider that, sir and ma'am, it's a level of immaturity that I cannot oblige. What's up, Jelly Sweet? What's up, sweetie? Let me tell y'all something. We're supposed to be using this ancestry magic and spirituality to evolve as people and make our bloodline stronger and make our family tree stronger. But you know what? There's so much envy. There's so much jealousy. And you know why? Because family won't call out other family members. Why would you know that somebody doing that kind of dirt and not bring it to the forefront? Because at the end of the day, it's going to affect all of us. Whether I'm on the left side of the situation, whether I'm on the right side of the situation, I'm on the tree. Somebody is going to pick up that ashe. Somebody is going to pick up that energy. Somebody in that bloodline is going to be attached to that spirit. Did the conjurer tell you that, or they just took your money? Did the spiritualist tell you how this is going to affect not only you, but down the road it can go to 5 to 6 or 7 generations. Huh? It may not get you, sweetheart. It may not even get your child, but it might get your grandchild. Because it's in the blood now. And it came from the blood. Did everybody, oh, the blood of Jesus. Were you checking? How can we break generational curses? Let me explain something. Y'all keep asking about breaking generational curses. First of all, one way you can break generational curses is telling the truth. Telling the truth on mama, telling the truth on daddy, telling the truth on auntie, telling the truth. You got siblings that their issues could have been resolved years ago, but they wouldn't tell the truth. They wouldn't confront the foolishness in the family, and they covered it up. So now it's math, and now they done got into these ATRs, and now they trying to avenge certain things that ain't got nothing to do with them. And also the type of work can land on your descendants in poverty. Exactly. She is absolutely right. Let me tell y'all something. Certain works is hard to break off of certain people, especially when people in the bloodline do work against the family members. It's hard to break because it's coming from it. They have a direct connection to that individual because they own the same tree. Thank you, Madam Oshun. Get upset, that's fine. Be angry, that's fine. Do not conjure. Do not put your children in the Bible. Do not take your children to the graveyard. Do not do that kind of stuff. Listen. Let me tell y'all something. It ain't nothing wrong with, like, as a parent myself, it ain't nothing wrong with growing and realizing you went too far. Apologize. Teach your children how to resolve things by just apologizing. Teach your children how to get healed by just acknowledging, I went too far, or I was putting my nose in your business, or I need to get a life, or I shouldn't expect you to be doing certain things for me. How about just acknowledging? A lot of y'all be talking about, you don't need an oil, you don't need a herb, you don't need a root, you don't need a ceremony. Sometimes just telling the truth about what happens heals the bloodline. Just stop saying, you know what? He or she did not do anything to you. Stop lying on them and expose them. A lot of times things go along so long in family because people will not expose the liars. Auntie not jealous of you, mama. Mama, auntie not jealous of you. You slept with auntie man. Auntie got a right to have a problem with you. My mama love you, but you were going with auntie man. That's wrong. She ain't jealous of you. She ain't hating on you. As your sister, she got a right to have a problem with how you conducted yourself. That ain't got nothing to do with hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi. That's bad behavior and bad judgment. It's poor character. You would be surprised of how healing that would be. People confessing the truth. Why did you chastise this child? You got, mama, I'm upset with you because you got all these different children. You understand? Some things that y'all going talking about, Apostle Eli, how do I break a generational curse? Well, baby, sometimes just acknowledging why you drinking. You're not drinking because you're an alcoholic. You're drinking so you can suppress how you feel about how you treated in your family. How all of your accomplishments are not acknowledged. But then the family will spend every dime they got trying to keep Leroy out of jail. But you over here doing something, trying to have your own business. They won't support you. You got a problem with that. And praying to God about it is just going to cause problems. If you're not praying and asking for guidance, and you're not willing to come to the table telling the truth, it is what it is. Some things, baby, you can't change. And let me tell y'all children something. Your job is not to change your parents. If they don't want to acknowledge themselves, all you can do is get your healing. Get your understanding. And you move on in your life. It is not your job to sit there and try to re-raise your parents. That ain't your job. If you're in a spiritual family, it is not your job to re-raise. If they want to run their house like that, I done been up on the pastors, female and male. I don't tell people how to run their house. If I don't like something, if they give me permission to say, I'll say it. But other than that, I don't tell people how to run their house. My mama, I ain't tell my mama how to run her house. I ain't tell my grandma how to run her house. When I got my house, then I ran it the way I wanted to run. Huh? And guess what? Everybody in my house ain't gonna like how I run my house. Because my children ain't like how I ran my house. So then you will have a better understanding. You can't please everybody. But ain't nothing wrong with being a man or woman about your business. But all you guys keep asking me about generational curses, sir and ma'am, when you can't sit down and tell basic truth what happened. What's the saying? You're entitled to your... What's the saying? You're entitled to your own... Exactly. Let me explain something to you guys. My major thing about this message tonight and connectivity, if you don't understand why that is a no-no in any religion, with any spirituality, why scientifically to poison the very water that we all gonna drink out of is insanity. But people do it. You could have slept. You being a whore has nothing to do with you sleeping with your own blood line. Like, out of all the tricking I done did in my life, I do not touch my cousin, my relatives, my blood. I don't do that. Some of y'all play too close. I don't care if one of my relatives done been with somebody 5-10 years ago. I'm still not going there. If I claim you as a best friend, I'm not touching nothing. I'm not doing it. Because that's how you create bad blood. Bad decisions are what... Let me say it like this. Thank you, Brother Johnny, for the love offering. Let me tell y'all something. And somebody just put up here boundaries. Baby, boundaries is not going to help when people don't share the same values. When parents don't address, let me tell you something. I done heard this for years. What time it is? I done heard it for years. They say every mother know their children. How you as a mother did not recognize the jealousy between your children? And you never addressed it. How you didn't recognize the favoritism you were showing? Sir, how you didn't recognize that when one son do something, you all in an uproar, but when another son do something, you nonchalant. And now we bringing all of that behavior into hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi. That's where that's coming from. And that's why if you can do work on your natural sister, why wouldn't you do work on your spiritual sister? If you don't have a problem with doing dirty work against your own mama or your own daddy, why wouldn't you work against your madrina or your padrino? You don't have no respect for your bloodline. Why would you have respect for your spiritual bloodline? You're not checking for these people. It's too many of you guys are comfortable with doing work against your own blood. It is what it is. And guess what? At the end of the day, that's y'all. What I'm telling you is what it does, why is it improper, and when that backlash comes, you're going to be the main one crying witch. But you the one started it. You have no business. No business. I don't care what ATR you practice. If y'all can't sit down like grown adults and discuss a matter and agree to disagree, then you don't need it. Just you go your way and they go their way. How about that? How about you agreeing to disagree? You live on this side, I live on that side. May the Lord watch between me and thee while we are absent one from another. What's wrong with it? Thank you for your true first time here. I gotta go to bed. All right, go get your sleep. Get that money in the morning. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. Some things conjure not gonna fix. People just, I realize that when it comes to people bloodline, they don't like to tell the truth. And I don't care how much you go to the ocean and try to cleanse yourself, until people start admitting what they're doing and not doing, I did the best by you that I could. No, you didn't. You did what you wanted to do, how you wanted to do it. And it's okay. Because nobody's perfect. But to lie about that you did the best you could, and I know you didn't do the best you could, come on, y'all. My first time here, thank you so much. This is why I do these workings And this is why I try to tell people, if you are trying to grow, I don't care if you're a mystic, I don't care if you're in shamanism, I don't care if you're Ajay, I don't care if you voodoo, Santeria, if you don't resolve these issues, and you're going to bring these issues into your spiritual family, and you're going to cross those lines, because if you don't have a problem crossing lines with your natural family, you're not going to have a problem crossing the line with your spiritual family. I remember talking to my mother-in-law at the time, and she was asking me something, right? I'm a 70s baby. I was born in 1972. I'm a 70s baby. And she was asking me a question, and she and I wouldn't look up to her, right? I was looking down. I listened to her, but I was looking down. And she looked at me. She said, "You don't have to be afraid of me." And then I looked up at her. I said, "I'm not afraid of you." I said, "I just was taught not to look up in grown folks' faces." First time from Trinidad. How you doing? And she looked at me. I know I'm not afraid of you at all. It's just that the way I was raised, that would be disrespectful. Because some of y'all misconstrue people's culture for the wrong thing, okay? So I hope this helped. I hope that you consider. Some of y'all done already crossed that line. It is what it is. But to all of my new babies, I'm just giving you an understanding why you don't want to do that. And why that there's so many other ways to resolve issues in family than to go and start putting roots on your aunties, your cousins, and all this other garbage. That's straight garbage. Straight garbage. And guess what? My family know I ain't nothing to play with. I ain't never been nothing to play with. Okay? Thank you, Stormin, for the cash app. Thank you so much. Nelson, cash app for real. Nelson, did you put down your oh, thank you so much. Did you put down your zodiac sign? Nelson, I think I've seen it somewhere here. I know a lot of y'all think this doesn't apply to you because you're Ajay or a witch. Yep, I was not allowed to look down on grown folk in the face. It was just, yeah, a lot of times people be looking at me and they don't realize that I'm like, I was raised up with respecting my elders and blah, blah, blah. And if somebody like, hey, my auntie and them get into it, I stay out. I don't go around. I don't disrespect my mama, my daddy, my auntie. I don't do none of that. I don't have time for it. I leave them alone. Hey, from Mississippi, thank you so much. Nelson, where are you? Did Stormy want to? Oh, okay, Scorpio, got you. Let me tell y'all something. A house, if you can sit back and know that certain family members are doing certain things and then don't expect them family members to do it to you, you are so ignorant. Hey, they're from Florida. I'm just trying to tell you. And then you're going to feel like people think that, no, I'm not going to go around. I have a right to protect myself and cleanse myself and send that mess back. But to sit here and fight with my own blood, I ain't for do that. Because after a while, God going to step in. And just like mom and daddy, when mom and daddy get home and find out that you done hit such and such, or done cut such and such, or did that, she going to whoop y'all behind. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? I ain't going to be the one that you talking about, oh, I did it. No, I ain't had nothing to do with that. And when mama or daddy get home, I'm going to be the first one to tell on every last one of you. That's what I'm going to do. God go deal. When certain things going on in my family, I go to my grandma. Grandma, your children, go get your daughter. Go deal. I ain't got nothing. I'm not going to get it. I do not do that. I ain't put no roots on them. I just live 1,000 miles away from home. I let God take it. I know that's right. It was, hey, thank you so much. Then we got Madam May. Scorpio. All right, we got a lot of Scorpios thick up in here. Apostle Eda just trying to give you some wisdom. Some of y'all don't let people conjure y'all and con y'all into doing work against your own family. You weak-minded. And you're not spiritual. Huh? You can pray about something and get wisdom and then set your boundaries and keep your distance. If I won't do roots on my own mama, why would I do it on yours? But I would do a hellified return to sender. Because you ain't got no business doing no work on me and we bloodline. You ain't got no business. And if something happened to you, I ain't gonna feel no way about it. What is going on that you won't expose that so y'all bloodline can get healed? Address not found. What are you talking about? Hey there, Virgo. All right. I got Nelson. Let me pull back here. I don't want to forget anything. Hey there, Stormy. I just saw you. Richardson. I ain't see y'all chime in here. Thank you for joining us. There go my Leo, Sean. Jealous Sweets. I think I got it. All right. Here we go. I am burning my High John the Conqueror root. I am conquering negativity. I am conquering adversaries. I'm returning to sender. Return to sender. Adding to your comment. Yes. That's sending that mess away. Cleanse myself. This message is so real. Leo, thank you so much, sweet. Thank you. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring it to light. If you have not visited my website or my YouTube channel, please, sir and ma'am, do so. Okay? It's universal. This is applicable. And let me tell y'all something. We got to get back to understanding that real spirituality is about family. It's an ancestral thing. Real magic and real power is ancestral. And if you're willing to damage the ancestral line for whatever means, you got issues. And just like the physical body, it get rid of the bad parasites. God know how to. Y'all got to have trust in God enough to understand that the body, the spirit knows what to do. And yes, I may be challenged by my bloodline foe, but God will deal. All I got to do is have wisdom and how to function. Just like David knew how to deal wisely before Saul, get you some wisdom. The Bible says, in all your getting, get you some understanding. Instead of you getting mad and not getting some wisdom, get upset, calm down, and then ask God, give me some guidance. Give me some money so I can get out of this present. Give me a way how to function and prosper without being a part of the problem. Thank you, Lord. Oh, thank you for the crown. All right now. Y'all know I'm a Sagittarian. I love that kind of stuff. Nelson is right here. Got you. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark. Bring it to the light of my eyes concerning Nelson, the Scorpio. 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 That which is in the dark, bring it to the light. What is it that this Scorpio needs to be paying attention to? What is it? What is it that this Scorpio needs to be paying attention to? All right, if this is your first time in my live, what I do is a 3-card spread. First card is your shadow card. Middle card is your present. And then third card is your outcome card. All right, Nelson, Enterprise. Your first card, your shadow card is the big picture. This card is saying that you need to pay attention to the big picture, not the details of what's going on. I always call my Scorpios the Inspector Gadget. They are the investigators of the zodiac. I got a lot of Scorpio in my chart, so I know what I'm talking about. Your card says Aleph Nun Yud. It said the name raises my awareness to the long-term effects of my actions. I gain the ability to see the spiritual challenges in every moment before they become the foundation of chaos and crisis. This card right here, Scorpio, is talking about understanding the spirit. What's up, Christina L. Turner? This card right here is talking about this Scorpio understanding where things are coming from, understand it is a spiritual challenge. See, when you have certain energy, this is why I teach it like this. You got to understand, if you got Scorpio energy as a sun sign, everything about your energy is about transformation. It is always keeping your mind from going from the caterpillar to the butterfly. This card right here saying long-term effect. Pay attention to the decisions that you make because they're going to affect you down the road. This is saying that what there. Your middle card says removing hatred. Ooh. Scorpio ruled by Mars and Pluto. It says rest yud. It said I need to be painfully honest. I acknowledge that every person and group of people that stir up feelings of anger, envy, malice, total disgust, or any combination thereof. With the light of this name, I have the power to drop poisonous negative feelings that exist inside of me. By this card coming up, Scorpio, for you in the middle, it is this card is talking about you're doing some type of self-reflection. This is talking about certain type of cleanse. I don't know you, you don't know me. But this card right here let me know that even though it's hard for Scorpio, do not allow what you're going through to affect you to the point it is causing you to change your frequency and vibration. When you're a water sign or earth sign, y'all receive energy. You have to do your cleansing. If you let somebody change your vibration, it will cause you to operate in that same energy over and over and over again. All right, you have to. This is Psalm 27. This is also Psalms 30 for you, Scorpio, and also Psalm 100. Look at this card right here, Scorpio, lost and found. Your outcome card, Resh Aleph Hey. It says with this name as my compass, which means guidance. It said the path towards my spiritual home. This is great. Spiritual home is illuminated. I don't know what you practice or what path you're on, but this reading is saying that this is a spiritual journey. You are headed for enlightenment. It also says I regain my bearings. So that means you have gone through something, but the outcome is going to move in your favor. It said with every step I take and with every moment that passes, I feel comfort, confidence, and a stronger sense of direction. Whatever you are going through, you're going to not only come through the situation, but you're going to be better. You're going to be more wiser. You're going to be more grounded, and you're going to have more wisdom of how to deal with circumstance and situation. It says your confidence and your sense of direction. That is definitely Psalm 23. All right, Scorpio. Madame May, where you at, sweet? Where you be? Excellent teaching. Y'all just be telling me that. All right, Leo, Nina, I see you. Madame May, where you be? Oh, thank you. Oh, man, thank you. You quite so welcome. Take that counsel. If you have not visited my website, it's a lot of good goodies on there that'll help you in your process. Yes, I always keep some good goodies. And make sure you guys comment up on these videos. What's up, South Africa? I got a lot of folks coming in here from South Africa. Y'all need me to bring some of my roots over there. Yes, sir. Virgo. Madam May, where you at, sweet? Wow, I'm Scorpio, and this sounds like it's for me. It vibrates. But I specifically target that person. Where's Madam? What's up, Boss Braids? Madam May, where you at? Where you at, sweet? Yes, I'm going to come over to South Africa. I'm going to go to Ghana as well. Yes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all's support all around this globe. Madam May. She's there chilling. Madam May. Where you be, hon? Where you on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook? Where you be? So I know what I'm looking at. Okay. All right, guys. I don't know if anybody else sent for reading, but I'm gonna say this in my closure. If you have not learned why T-guys, I want to go. Y'all, we going to be go. Y'all have no idea where we could embark on. Y'all really don't. They look for me in South Africa. All you got to do is cash app. I'll read your husband, your dog, your cat. Don't matter to me. Everything got energy. And the butterflies. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Mariah Carey love butterflies. I want to say this to you guys. Go back to the beginning of this video. And I really want you to understand why when you have a family meeting, don't make it about money. Don't make it about property. Don't make it about pettiness. Check the spiritual health of your bloodline. If you want to grow in these ATRs, you need to have a real conversation with the people in your bloodline. You have to have a real conversation with your kid. I told my son, your dad is a freak. Straight up. And I ain't even ashamed of it. That's what's so, like some people get, I just tell them the honest truth. So I don't know what kind of desires you may have, bruh. I don't know what you might like. I looked at that lizard. It looked good to me. You understand? You got to know what kind of spirits are in your bloodline. You dealing with certain ancestors. You talking about, oh, I got a Congo spirit. Sometimes that Congo spirit deal with incest. Sometimes that witch spirit deals with same sex. Sometimes that Christian spirit is prejudice. You understand? Y'all got to understand. You can't just be asking, oh, that's my auntie. They come with they issue, they vices. All spirits, including you, come with your vices. So when you're dealing with bloodline, I walk your pages for these lies. Oh, she said I stalk your pages for these lies. I love them so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I hope you listen. I hope y'all guys just not listening. I hope you really going back and doing some self-reflective work. And when you support somebody like this, because these kind of channels, a lot of people are not going to be honest like this. I come here to be honest because it's so many of us are damaged. It's so many of us think that when we get initiated that it's going to solve all of our problems. And it's not. It may actually worsen your problem. It's just like getting money, too much money will worsen your problem. If you don't learn how and understand money, it will actually make it worse. Okay? That's why I be doing this stuff. So when you get with your conjurer, your spiritualist, or your apostle, or your tata, your mamba, or your godmother, you will have so much better relationship. And you will be able to have a healthy relationship, not only with your biological family. Let me tell you something. It's certain family members, I love them, but I don't fool with them. We're not going in the same direction. We don't want the same thing. We're going to clash. I don't create problems. When I acknowledge certain things, I function differently. What's wrong with you being like David? Know how to wisely function with mama, daddy, brother, sister, cousin. Know when to end that conversation. Sister Angie, instant of your... All right now. All right, Aunt. Oh, I felt that, Sagittarius. Oh, I felt on myself. I know she do that to me. Let me see him. What's on my Sagittarius? You know, you gonna let me get my Sagittarius. Oil of gladness. Yes, baby. Let me tell y'all something. Can't nobody hurt you like your family. Can't nobody hurt you like your family. Let me tell y'all something. My mom used to call me black so much till I thought when you open up the dictionary and you saw black, there I was. And I remember as a child sitting down getting my hair cut by my barber. And she was like, oh, you so pretty, but you ain't black enough. I said, ain't black enough. The way my mama talk, I am the epitome of black. Huh? Sometimes you can mess with, I'm gonna teach this too. Sometimes you guys done really messed up your kid's head before they even got out into the world. Huh? Sometimes your own issues that you have. I remember teaching my baby boy. He was afraid of the water, and he was talking about, oh, Daddy, I don't want to swim because I'm afraid of. I said, you're not afraid of the water. Your mama afraid of the water. So what I did, I got him in the pool, and his other brother was in the pool with me. So I got him to just hold on my neck, and we're gonna go. And I just told him, I said, start kicking your feet. And after a while, he started enjoying it. Sometimes you ain't got the issues you think you got. Sometimes you just done accepted somebody else's vices and they're not yours. How about saying, that's mama, that's how you feel? How about saying, daddy, that's how you feel? How about saying, auntie, that's how you feel? How about saying, uncle, that's how you feel? And I respect that, but I don't feel that way. We are in the age of Aquarius. Have your own mind, sir. Have your own. Did anybody send read, because I'm about to wrap this up. Let me tell y'all something. If you believe magic is going to solve everything, then you don't know what spirituality is. Sometimes you apologizing is not going to change the mess that was done. You apologizing is acknowledging that you have damaged your bloodline and that you're willing to make restitution. Because just saying I'm sorry is not enough, y'all. You can't throw out bad energy and don't try to either neutralize that energy and then change the energy in the bloodline or DNA by doing some positive working. If you have hurt your auntie, if you have hurt your cousin, if you have hurt your mama, or your auntie, your cousin, your brother, then turn around and do good, even if they don't receive it, because you may have hurt them that deep. But still send them, say, God, I know I did wrong. And let me tell y'all something. Give people time to digest your change. Because sometimes you done been a certain type of way so long that people don't know you done made a change. Thank you so much for all this love, that candy. All right now, candy girl. All right. Y'all hear me? Let me tell y'all something. You can't talk about your family without talking about you. I'm going to say that. Because we like to talk about, oh, you don't know my auntie something else, or my uncle something else, or my mama something. Baby, you talking about you because you are part of the family tree. And anybody talking about your mammy, they talking about you. Anybody talking about your pappy, they talking about you. They talking about your cousin, they talking about you. You in the blood. I don't know why some of y'all walk around like you on another tree somewhere. No, baby. Keep it 100. You might not do it like mama do it, but you do it. You might not lie as bad as daddy, but you's a liar. You might not hold around as much as Uncle Leroy, but you's a hoe. You's a hoe. You definitely is a hoe. But you just don't hold as much. No, you don't steal like Aunt Clara. No, Aunt Clara steal everywhere she go. You just steal every other store. But you still a thief. You still a thief. You still a thief. Oh, that's all y'all do in that family is them roots. That's all you do, heifer. I ain't never seen so many people in the family call other people demons in the family. You get the same. For whatever reason, you done dissociated yourself mentally and you act like you don't share that blood. You cannot talk. You cannot talk about nobody in your family without talking about you. Y'all share the same bloodline. I love my family, good, bad, and different. And some of them, I still ain't going to their house. I ain't showing up. I ain't got nothing negative to say. I just ain't going. You ain't got it for me, and I ain't got it for you. I'm going to love you at a distance, and you're going to love me at a distance. That's all. It's okay, guys. That don't mean that you got, just because you family, you got to be up on the same roof. We ain't got to never show up at the park at the same time. I ain't got a problem. If you don't send me a birthday present, it don't bother me. And I ain't going to talk about you. Because I don't expect, because I ain't sending you now either. And the pot can't talk about, some of y'all talking about people in y'all family, and y'all do the same thing. That, amen. Appreciate this teacher. Thank you, baby. I'm trying to help all of us. Some of y'all just need this. You know what? We finna just expose. We gonna have a family meeting. We not gonna argue. We ain't gonna cuss nobody out. We just gonna tell it like it is. Auntie, you's a liar. Uncle Leroy, we tired of you messing with everybody in the family. Stop sleeping with your nieces and nephews. Huh? We just gonna call it out. And we gonna still love you. But we not bringing our children around you no more. We got a special section where we going to keep it, because we got to keep an eye on you, because you don't know how to behave. But we not going to damage no more children in this bloodline because you out of order. Because you got some manly issues and you trying to accommodate them by messing with little cheering. You trying to put little things in little places. And we not going for it no more. You're not damaging nobody else in our family. But we're going to acknowledge it. We're not going to burn no candle on you. We're not going to pray for you. We're going to call you out. That's all we're going to do. Huh? Madam May, hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring into the light of my eyes concerning this Scorpio. My family had a gay gene. All the guys are in my family. And guess what? It don't even matter. But what you can't do is let them make you feel some type of way. Let me tell y'all something about the bloodline. If you doing it, somebody was doing it before you were doing it. You inherited it. If you lying, somebody was lying before you started doing it. Huh? All you need to do is say, don't blame it on me. I'm an extension of the tree. I am not the root of the tree. I'm an extension. I'm a branch. It ain't start with me. Don't look at me. I'm just gonna take it to another level. Come on here, somebody. What's up there, baby? Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee that which is in the dark, bring to the light of my eyes concerning. I wish somebody in my family would call me a whore. A hoe. I know you ain't talking. I'm a branch. And I got some stems on this. But I ain't started this. I'm this freaky? And you think I started this? No, dog. I can't take credit for that. What is it that this Scorpio needs to know? Madam May. Madam May. Madam May. What's up, my YouTube gal? All right, Madam May, here we go. We got Scorpio up in this energy. Madam May. Your shadow card comes up. Miracle making. Look at. What's up there, Kimberly Simpson? What's up? Just like in the Kardashian. I think Courtney the only one that got a white man. Everybody else like that chocolate stem. Started with somebody. Don't be judging me. Don't get mad because I'm letting everybody know it's in here. Miracle making. Your shadow card comes up as miracle making. Samek Yud Tet. It says, I free myself from all selfishness, envy, anger, self-pity. By rejecting these negative temptations, I am free to invoke this name, thereby igniting the power of miracles in my life. This card is coming up for Scorpio because this is talking about you're doing reflection and you're rejecting negativity. This is actually a good card from what I see. And then your middle card, Scorpio, lost and found, which means to me is whatever you have lost, you will be restored. You will find what you are looking for. Resh Aleph Ebasa. Resh Aleph Hey. It said, with this name as a compass, which talks about guidance. The path towards my spiritual home is illuminated. You're going to be able to see like you ain't never seen before. I regain my bearings, and with every step I take and with every moment that passes, I feel comfort and confidence and a stronger sense of direction. This is coming in very strong for this Scorpio, Madam May. This card is talking about you being guided. This is also talking about that you're building your spiritual house, and that this card right here is talking about you are going to be passing these tests. You're going to have comfort, confidence, and a stronger sense of direction. That's going on right now. And then look at this card right here. This is all spiritual. You are doing your work. Hey, Resh, check. It said, I now establish the umbilical cord of divine energy, ensuring the constant glimmer of light in my life, especially now when I am in a place of darkness. Your outcome card is talking about your connection to the divine. This is also talking about ensuring that you operate in the light. In light, do not go to the dark of your emotions or your dark of Scorpio. You need to stay on the lighter side, because this is going to guide you through the transformation, and it's going to be taking place very, very, very soon for you, and things going to get better for you quite rapidly. Yes, they are. If I were you, I would read, before I go to bed tonight, I would read Psalm 100. All right, guys. Once again, Apostle Eda keeping it real. I appreciate every comment. If you have not liked up under this video, please, sir and ma'am, do so. Kim Leo looks like True and Tell at the family reunion. I know, I know that. Let me tell y'all something. All you doing is helping the next generation. The reason why we fall in certain snares and traps because we don't know certain things. They want to, and the only time they want to call out stuff in the family is when it's obvious. You know what I'm saying? The obvious alcoholic, the obvious drinker, the obvious sex addict, the obvious liar. But there's other, we talking about them sneaky hoes. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody in the family no virgin, but the other two ain't got pregnant yet. So they don't have no evidence. But they just as whole as just the rest. We talk with the sneaker hoes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been quiet about my whoredom. But God is delivering me and healing me. Y'all understand? So I hope this helped you guys. So when I tell you guys about how I use Apostle Eda, thank you. I have been using everything from our consultation. All right now, thank you so much. Telling the truth sets us free. Exactly. And let me tell y'all something. Let me say this before I stop. It is not for you to go in there and be disrespectful. You ain't got to be disrespecting nobody in your bloodline to be truthful. Some of y'all gonna try to go in there and try to be indignant. If you trying to get a healing, the Bible talks about wisdom. And all your acknowledge God, and He will direct you. God is not the author of confusion. I did not tell him. My Apostle Eda told me to come in and tell you about your ass. That is not what I said. That is not what I said. I said you are not checking for where the real problems are coming from. And a lot of times they're coming from right in your house. Okay? You need to learn how to invest and to make sure that you're getting the proper information, and that when God is giving you the wisdom of how to deal with it, move forward. Do not go in there and talking about snapping your fingers at your mama. Do not go in there pointing your fingers at your daddy. That is not what I said. Acknowledging that they are in error is not being disrespectful. If they're lying on your sibling, say, mother, that's not the truth. Father, that is not what happened. They can get mad about it, but you ain't disrespecting them. And then, so therefore, when that's how a lot of times people don't trust family, because when they being persecuted by a relative, y'all don't stand up. But when you being persecuted by that same relative, you want other people to stand up. That ain't right, y'all. And no matter what ATR you in, it ain't right. I used to get into it with my mom about my sister. I used to get into it with my mom about her brothers and sisters. Because if I think you wrong, it don't have to be about me. No, mama, I don't agree with that. Mama, I don't think you right about that. If I agree with her, I agree with her. But if I disagree with her, I let her know. I don't agree with that. I don't think you should have did that. I don't think this is I give her my honest opinion. Some of y'all not doing that. Only time y'all want to call out relatives is when they doing it to y'all. That's wrong. That's wrong. If it's wrong when she doing it or he doing it to somebody else, doing it to you, it's when they doing it to what's good for the goose should be good for the gander. And that's universal. So if y'all really trying to heal y'all bloodline and you don't want to be doing work on your bloodline, I gave you a lot of tools tonight. Respect will take you where money cannot take you. And the reason why some of y'all cannot have real conversations in y'all families is because you're going in there with the wrong agenda. I do not do dirt with my family. I don't do it. If I'm going to be reverent, I'm going to be reverent. And I do not do dirt in front of my children. If I'm a hoe, I would never hoe out with my children. I don't care how grown myself. I got one that's almost 30. I got one that's 27, about to be 28. I got one that's 21, about to be 22. We ain't gonna, there's certain things we ain't gonna never do together, because I ain't gonna never cross that line, because you ain't gonna never disrespect me. I don't care what I do. We not doing it together. Some of y'all need to learn how to stay in y'all lane. Stop getting out of lane. And I'm going to tell you, the Bible does say honor your mother and father, but it also says parents do not provoke your children to wrath. Okay? How do you do a cleansing? Go to my website. I got plenty of cleansings on there. And get a consultation. I keep trying to tell y'all, some of this stuff you ain't going to be able to do on your own. I asked Shay. She's at that part right there. All right, guys. My name is Apostle Eli. If I have done, I think I read everybody that I needed to read. If you have not visited my website, if you have not commented up under the videos, please, sir, ma'am, all I ask some of y'all do, just make a comment. If it's so good, comment so when these other people see it, that they are supported, okay? And share my videos. All right. Good night, guys. God bless you. All right. Thank you, Kimberly Simpson, Boss Braids, Sister Brickhouse, Mama Susan, Madame May, Arthur Blake, what's up? T. Carter, Minister Mario, son of Ochose, Enterprise, Christina L. Turner, Stormy. All right, we got quite a few up here. Sean Dennis, Monique 444, birthday girl. Happy birthday. Richardson, Sister Jackie, Brother Johnny, Mama Susan, Jelly Sweet, T. Carter, Scorpio. Okay, all right. What's that? Jenny Wise. All right, now got some newcomers up here. Linda stuck it right up here with me. All right, Passage. I ain't even gonna try that first name. Sister Jackie, A. Johnson. What's up? Kimberly Dawkins. I think it's Italy, Milan. Thank you. I don't want to forget nobody. Natasha Foster, Madame May, T. Carter, and Tree Rhonda, because Tree Rhonda came in here first. All right, guys. Good night, Irene. And Kimberly Simpson, my Gemini, thank you so much.